I picked the wrong button.
You idiot! Damn it! Yes!
I'm so sad I can't click it because it ended. Oh no.
Like, just straight into the camera, press button, didn't know what button you were pressing.
I really thought it was the pun counter, and then it turned out I was like, I don't know, mirrored or some shit.
It's okay, Jess. We all get a little bird brained.
Okay, I will angrily press the pun
I know
button.
Twitter does that to people sometimes.
Hello.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh my
Hello.
god. Everyone's like,
Hello.
hey.
Okay, everyone, let's settle down only minorly. We're getting Jess's feathers ruffled. Let's just let's just settle down.
Oh.
You don't
That
want
was
just
for
to
Mitzi.
fly off.
Indeed.
Oh,
Fly off the game.
So that
The handle part works too because we just switch retreats.
we got Rue to get off camera.
It's like, I came here to have a good time. I'm already out. I'm out.
My hair
I
looks
mean-
really bad.
we dove right
Let me
into
into
this.
the Google Meet, please. So that
Oh,
my
I
character's
heard that one, Mitzi. God damn you.
Oh, did I miss a pun?
Yeah, I just
yeah.
said we dove right into it.
It's the collective sighs for me. It's just
Who
each
else was a
time more
player?
people go.
And knowledge is
I'm gonna
swooped right
segue
in.
now.
I was a player, and I
Yeah,
realized
tell
I
us
have
about
to,
your
like,
experience
leave
with
in
that
like 20
playing.
minutes earlier, probably. I played Brandon O'Brien's game Red Delicious with our Mo right here, and honestly, like it was a very sweet game. And I really kind of enjoyed the fact that you're like, oh, this could be like really cute. This could be like heart-wrenchingly awful, you know?
Options.
Yeah.
Actually, that's vampire media, baby. That's like, hey, you know, this could be an interesting look at like what unlife could be, or this could just be like sad.
Aviva, please stop eating Ursula. Stop. Both of you. Stop. I'm dog sitting, and they're playing, but also Aviva's a beagle to my dog, who's part husky, and she's just like trying to claw her neck out right now. Like, can y'all both sit down?
Babies.
You like to see the
Sean
babies?
in chat. Just going off on those puns.
You wound me.
Babies! Babies!
Oh, they're really
Aviva,
going.
please.
You're like, hey, I am playing.
Yeah, Aviva gives.
Cinnamon rolls.
You do not care at all. You do not care at all.
Oh, look at that baby.
Look at that baby.
Hello, baby.
Oh, baby.
So sweet.
Hello, baby.
Aw.
Such a sweet baby.
Okay,
Baby
destroy.
girl, there's puppies.
Okay, I
Destroy
realize
Aviva.
cats and dogs have delayed all of us at some point, but any other players wanted to chime with their
puppies are gone now.
experiences? Yeah, the puppies are gone,
Okay.
but some of the distraction is gone.
Yeah.
Did anyone else want to chime
Actually,
in? I have
Ravi
my
can
thoughts,
go.
but yeah.
There
Yeah,
was
great.
puppies.
Ravi can
It
go.
is late at
Ravi.
night, Ravi. Please. You were
Yeah,
first time
please.
streamer here playing. How was playing?
Hello. It was honestly when I signed up, I wasn't even thinking, oh, there's going to be an audience. I was just like, oh, I get to play games. This is fun. And then, like about half an hour before the stream started, I was just like, oh god, oh god, oh god. And then I got into the Zoom call, and then I rejoined the Zoom call because of audio issues. And it was a great time. It was very fun.
It was very fun playing
This
with
is a
you.
cool space. It was very fun playing with you too. Oh, that game was so good. And this space, like Qtopia in general, is such a. I have so many feelings. I could ramble for like 2 hours about it, but like, yes, it was so good and so fun. Yes.
You played a very excellent sweet cinnamon roll, a very good support character. Rose had my heart. I loved them. I loved him so much. Yeah, I think it's nerve-wracking, and sometimes it doesn't hit you. The whole like, oh shit, I'm streaming versus like I'm playing a game at a table with friends. But I'm glad that you were able to be comfortable enough to do that, and we're very proud of you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Your character had a very rosy outlook.
I don't know if that
We're not
counts.
doing this.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
It
Does.
does.
Absolutely.
Please don't turn the stream off again.
I moved the button. I did move the end stream button.
Thought he really blossomed.
God. I don't.
That counts. I say that
Alternate
counts.
alternate title: The Ways in Which We Annoy Jess with Puns.
Yes.
Truly.
We
So-
might have to stop with the puns because Just might make us leave.
No.
We could truly be punished.
Are we doing?
And I'm
I
out.
did
I gotta go
this.
walk my dog.
That's
Love you
happening.
guys. Thank you for this weekend.
It's
Bye.
been great, Victor.
Bye, Victor.
Thank you for your presence.
Bye, Victor.
Bye.
Before you ask, Jay, yes, we've moved on to apparently plant puns, but I will not join in any of those. Other people have already laid the seeds for those jokes to come to fruition, and I will not add in anything to that.
Come to fruition?
So
I said, you heard what I said.
like,
We
I
might
said what
get
I said.
weeded out.
Just making sure, because I know that at least Rue joined in a little bit. Just wanted to throw it over to them and just make sure and check with them and see if they wanted to add anything, because I'm pretty certain they were a player for a game, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. Yes.
Yeah. I
Yes.
played in Mitzi's game. I played in Inkit. And I was the facilitator, but it's a GM-less system, so we were all just playing, and I was the one reminding us to roll dice every once in a while. I really liked it. The system's really fun. I've never played in a game that has a hydration mechanic, so I'd like to thank you for making sure I drank some Gatorade. I didn't drink water, I drank Gatorade the whole time, and it kept fading out of existence into my green screen. But yeah, it was really fun, and I loved the sometimes your family is just a bunch of gay vampires in a gay car driving to a Denny's to beat up a contingent of landlords.
Good.
This is a dream.
Truly.
I used to work at Denny's. This is a dream.
We just killed a bunch of landlords in a Denny's, and Sebastian's not here, but I would like to shout out their extremely powerful move, which was detaching the credit card machine from the wall and throwing it at a landlord while saying, "How's that for good credit?" Which broke me as a person. I had to like take 2 minutes to reevaluate my life.
I mean, that
Is that where
game
the
was
gift
a
comes
grand
from?
slam.
Hey! It's a good thing it wasn't declined.
I was really moons over my hammy during that game.
Jess's face is just getting more and more displeased.
Also, Anino's adding in puns in the chat.
I counted them. I'm just touching button, holds button.
Yeah,
Like, I
there was a
want to
big
say a
pause
pun, but
between
I'm
butt
waffling.
and
I just noticed there's a pun counter on the overlay.
Yep.
That's incredible.
Yep.
I
That's
see. The thing is, I was the one who suggested just grab it, and I've already come to regret my decision
Yeah.
deeply.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I did it because I'm like, yeah, producer flex. I'll bring it back. I know how to do that. I gotta find the file. And then I was like, oh, I have choices that were made and I have regrets. Nothing but love. But
Robbie.
Dracula. Damn you,
Robbie.
Carl. But Dracula.
Dracula.
Go ahead,
So
Robbie.
we can really count on you. I'm sorry.
You know, he's quiet, but when they got something to say, it really counts. We're not recycling it, but like I'm
can't-
just gonna say, I'm complimenting. That's all. That's all.
I can't enumerate how much you mean to me. All of you.
That's a good math pun.
I will solely for giving the appearance as though we have a semblance of order. Not even actual order, just giving the
No.
appearance as though I will say.
Thank you, Angela, for ringless in because the three of us do not have brain cells at this point.
This is why I'm doing this, to ensure that the three of you that are the chaotic raccoons in the trench coat that's currently basically threads of something between sanity and punnery can just hold on to that and let Jess fall over from being on top, because I think Jess would be on top solely because otherwise they'd have to hold up everyone else, which they already do. Anyways.
Yay!
If I may add, somehow I see Jess, Mo, and Mariam, raccoons that are playing hot potato, and the hot potato is the brain
Yeah.
cell. Especially
I thought it was responsibility, but that also works.
Wow! Tell me
accurate.
how you really feel, Mitzi.
Anyways,
Is this why Candy takes on the Sith Lord persona? So that none will question you?
I will say, getting to be in the game, I was not initially going to be a part of BIPOC Vamp Jam because I didn't think, like, one, that there would really be a take on vampires I was that interested, because it's not usually a kind of media that I'm particularly attracted to because of the, like, glamour charm elements that I've seen in so many takes that go in, like, a really kind of messy direction, that I'm just like, no, I'm going to back away from this. But then I read Diana's game and I was like, oh no, someone made For the Queen hack.
Yep.
This is like, this isn't my kryptonite. This is like this is like the word of power for me. It's like knowing my true name, which yes, does suggest that I'm a devil of some kind. Don't ask. But it was so sweetly written that I had to try facilitating and trying to be, and because it was mostly pretty much GM-less playing in it, it was so much fun to play, and it was really nice. One, because John gave us a whole goddamn theme for that game in such a remarkable way, but it felt nice to feel something that I've had a lot of different times in this space and other spaces that have a focus on BIPOC sort of voices, especially queer and trans BIPOC voices, is this sense of like the background of where sort of the joke will stop being funny is so different. Like the background of like what feels acceptable to throw jokes in about and have a sense that everyone will kind of get it was very different. And so as ridiculous as that whole session was, it was such a nice exercise. I was like, if this were another table, a much wider table, it'd be like we'd get like 5 minutes out of that joke and then no one else would find it funny anymore. But our entire table got that to go for about 2.5 hours. So that was a testament to we have good people who play here. But it felt like it helped me see also how awesome folks could be at just taking material that often felt like there's really only one way I could see this anymore. It's not going to be interesting to me. And then just be like, nah, yeah, no, that's our canon now. The canon no longer belongs to you. It never it's the streaming community equivalent of that whatever the meme is of like, wait, it's never been white, never has been, never will be. It was like it was never white. It was never white. It was never white all along. Never has been. Never will be. It's always that was just one way, and that was really nice. Also, the aesthetics for this entire thing were amazing. Like both in terms of just players showing up to just be like, "Hey, I'm gonna flex on everybody because I can," and also it was just really nice. I want to give a shout out not just to the producers because folks should hype them up way more, but also to Jay and all of the other artists' work. What your interpretations and takes on all the artists and all the other things. Yes, the artists, the folks who you gave us visuals, you gave us shit that made me think, oh wait, I could actually see brown vampires and like
literally teared up looking at that art every time.
Oh. And on each screen too, just amazing.
it felt and it didn't just feel like someone was doing like a fan art interpretation, which it's justified and worthy in its own right. It felt like, no, this is our vampire. This is what ours means. It never felt like borrowing from someone. It's felt like very much like our voices being there. And so I wanted to say thank you for that. That amongst so
Aw.
many other things was the best thing to come out of all of this, for me at least.
Thank you. It's a lot to me. You made me cry.
Oh, don't worry, I got tears lined up for the get-go. I cried
That,
earlier today.
Yeah, the project means a lot to me for a lot of reasons. But it's the first project that I organized myself. I've tried to do a lot of other things, other games that did not work out for various reasons. Also, my like long-term career goal is to be an art director, so this is like kind of the first thing that I've done that kind of felt like that. Because my reason for wanting to be an art director is wanting to increase diversity and to basically just be loud and advocate for that. And so whatever company dare hire me, I'm I'm not gonna shut up.
You should be prepared.
But yeah. But it was something that I was super anxious about the entire time because I don't know what money is. I don't know how this is gonna work, and just really excited that people actually made things. I want to give a huge shout out to all the artists on this project with me. I contributed pieces, but besides me, there was Morgan, whose Twitter @ is more MOR mad, like you're angry, and then Illus ILLUS. Morgan Madeline, Jabari Weathers, who's at Goblin Prince TE. It's Goblin Prince with a TE on the end. Kev at Eldritch Smite, Lucia at Seer Sword, Adrian, who's at is Defenestraten, like the word defenestrate, you're gonna throw someone out the window, and then it's DEFENESTRATIN.
You want
But there
to
were 6.
post the list somewhere and I can put it in chat?
I have it.
Yes, it.
I will
Okay.
get it.
I had
It's
tweeted. I was reading
here.
off my tweet.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Like, I'm gonna spell everyone's handles, but these people were amazing. I literally just told them, like, I DM'd a bunch of artists that I knew personally, and I was like, hey, y'all, like, I have this idea for a thing that I'd really like to make happen. This was like, early August, and I was like, do y'all think you could complete at least one bust drawing in a month? And I didn't give them any direction. I was just like, make a vampire. There was no requirements really for a genre. I was like, it would be really cool to have a diversity of genres in addition to just, having the vampires be BIPOC. Because, like, as cool as it is to have, vampires who are people of color who, like, are Victorian, like Victorian era people who happen to be people of color, I thought it would be like way more interesting to also just let people go buck wild with whatever the heck they wanted
for
to
sure.
do. So we got some really, really cool ideas. And I'm very proud of all of them. They did so good.
Yeah, I mean,
And I'm really
you all
glad that it
made an
resonated with you all,
assignment.
'cause that was the goal.
Yeah, you made an assignment and they knocked it out. Like A+s around. And the fact that you all like were like, hell yeah, this is such an important project that we're, gonna take a pay cut. Sure, we're gonna split the profits, but like it's an accessible personal zine with a ridiculous, amazing art for so cheap.
Yeah.
Like, you all chose to do
like,
that.
pricing
and
was
that's so
really
meaningful.
difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Pricing was really difficult. Because I know that art is unfortunately very undervalued. And when you have a collection of art like this, people aren't going to be willing to pay more than like $30 for it. And $30 is asking a lot for what you're willing to pay. And like, I'm sitting here knowing full well that all 11 pieces together would have cost a commissioner $975, like close to $1,000 is how much this art is worth. And I'm selling it for $15. So that's a steal. Y'all should go buy it. But some lovely people have been paying extra, which is great.
Yes, have them. Yes, we love that. Gosh, that makes me so happy.
Anybody else
I
have
am lost for
performer
words.
feelings?
I mean, Candy
and
and
Buns.
And Buns.
are both
So,
performers. So whoever wants to go first.
okay. All right. So I got to play in my first published game. So I'll talk as a performer and then later as the designer. But so that was pretty cool. But it's been a while since I've been a player. Like earlier this year was kind of the last time, so it's been at least 6-7 months since I've been a player. And I don't usually get to play as often. I'm usually the game master, so which I love. I do love it, but I also do love jumping into character sometimes. And today, also being able to sort of do the whole dress up cosplay as well to help get into character was a lot of fun. And something we talked about, huh?
It was a good outfit.
Thank you. But one thing today that was just hilarious is because of the nature of my game, it's called Cutthroat. And so, and like it's, sabotaging and things like that. I really got to jump into almost sort of an evilish, maybe not evil, but sort of a character that was being pretty mean. But I had some really good castmates that were playing off of it really well. And just kind of really jumping in and, making it like helping it work out. And so that was a lot of fun. And I think we came up to a really good story in the
Carl, I
end.
can hear stuff. I can hear a lot of
I
stuff.
can hear you.
Huh?
Wait.
Mariam, you weren't muted.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
But yeah, and I have to thank Jess for being Mark. I know you had a very busy weekend, but I really wanted to kind of jump into that player's role since it's, it was basically the first time I played it because I came up with this game in like a total of like 7 hours.
You did.
Yeah,
We're
that
gonna
includes
talk about
like
designers later, but can we talk about you hopping like, oh yeah, it ends today. Let me just whip this out real quick. We're like,
soft
excuse
flex.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that day was it was fun, but man, I was really working.
I hear this
But
a
yeah,
lot from game designers. Like, you have a fever dream. You're like, I have an idea, and then like you wake up 4 hours later and it's happened.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. But it's kind of started off with, okay, I need an idea, and not even like I had nothing, and I'm like, oh, this sounds fun. I'm gonna do this. Okay, crap. What am I doing? And so like having to like work through the idea and then getting at least one person to look at it first to see if the mechanics are good, but then
Hell yeah.
Whew.
How was it as you enjoyed playing? Do you want more playing?
I did. I'm going to work on the mechanics a little bit based off of kind of what happened today.
Mm-hmm.
See, we're going into designer stuff.
I guess we can hold on to that for now if you're
We
around for a little
can,
bit. Yeah.
or yeah.
Honey Buns? Yeah.
Buns. Come at they next,
Buns.
or are you not ready? You don't have to be ready.
I was muted.
No pressure.
Yeah, I was just muted.
Yeah.
I'm always muted. Yeah, I played Come at they next, and it was amazing. I had way too much fun. I think the entire time I was just like a hyper ball of I'm gonna punch everything. I adored the fact that you got to make up your own moves, because I'm definitely the type of player who please. I'm definitely the type of player that likes to describe my own combat. Like I get a kick out of like, okay, I'm gonna run up and then I'm gonna kick off of his nose and then punch him in the face and then I'm sitting here like fighting air as I'm describing my fighting. And that was basically what they wanted you to do in the game. And I also got to say the line I've always wanted. I said I would say it if I ever played a Vampire the Masquerade game or any vampire game. But we were attacked with crosses, and I got to say, as a BIPOC vampire, you think your gods affect me? And it was like the best thing. It was the best thing. But like from a player's standpoint, especially because I like a lot of role playing and combat kind of like in an equal measure. And to piggyback off of what somebody else had said when they were saying like the joke was understood the entire time and everybody was just having fun over everything. I swear half of the game when we were just interacting with each other was everybody just geeking. And it's been forever that hasn't been a home game that I've been able to sit and do that for like an hour and a half. And then we go, oh, yeah, a game. Sorry about that. But only to see that we were playing the game right. And I got to play with the designer of my game as well. And it was a treat and a joy to play with Ashanti.
Yes. Sweet cinnamon roll with the southern twang. It was a pleasure. it was good. I was honored. I was humbled and honored to be able to like produce and see like the stress of the week. Like you all were physically carrying that on in your body language. You especially, Buns, and then like just to see that unravel, because usually it's kind of the opposite. Like with streams, they tend to like be a little stressful and you're like expected to perform to pressure, and like to see it in the inverse where you're streaming, and the longer you're streaming with this party that you are so akin to, and just like the stress is melting away and the joy is happening, I was just like, don't cry. No one can see you, but still, suck those tears back up. It's fine. You got another day.
Our disembodied voice keeping us on track because we did not know how to do anything in order.
Doesn't matter. The ultimate goal of this weekend was to raise money for charity, to celebrate BIPOC Vamp Day, and to have fun. And y'all killed it.
Which, if I may just say, was really good when I found out what, like, not found out, but when I saw what it was, because sickle cell is like, that the awareness month, all of it is very close relation to me and my own like family. I lost my brother to it. Me and my sister do things for it and go on walks and stuff. And I'm not in the same state as her this year, so we weren't able to do something together. So I called her like right after, still in my makeup with my fangs, like, guess what I did? It was really great. I had so much fun, and thank you so much for like inviting me and letting me play. I had an amazing time.
And thank you for sharing that story. That's really good to know. Let's do the thing. Also, I don't know if you saw, we hit our 4th goal.
Did you the last one, the 666?
No, that was our 3rd one. Our 4th one was 885 cents because we're gay.
I didn't know about the one after that one. No, oh yay!
We said it this morning and we smashed it during the last game. Yeah, so we are at 801.69 right now.
We kept the 69 cents. Nice. Yeah, we're children. Calculator speak and gay.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I don't words. But yeah, I'm really happy that Betty set up sickle cell. They're the ones who actually set it up, and we've been working with them in regards to that. So we're happy to continue on the tradition and help out, and it's for a really good cause. I'm like happy about and I'm curious to see what the end of the weekend, how it's going to look like for the overall total that everybody donates to. Okay, I forgot what we're doing now. I got distracted. Okay, so players.
I think we're talking about performers.
The performers talk. Jay, did you talk? You performed, right, Jay?
I did, yeah.
Did you talk about your performance? I thought we just talked about art.
No.
Tell us about how did you feel about performing this weekend?
Don't pressure people. Jeez.
Tell us
about
Noah.
Wow.
Tell us about Noah.
It was a lot of fun. First of all, I had a lot of fun in this game. This weekend's been incredibly busy for me, and it felt nice to just like block off that time and be like, okay, I'm playing in a game. I'm playing in a vampire bachelor game, full well knowing that when I was in high school, The Bachelor and Bachelorette were like my guilty pleasure shows. Like I watched those knowing full well it's pretty much trash, but it's very entertaining trash, and I will take the garbage. And I also just love reality TV. Like in general, that's something that I feel like people look down on as like a genre of something to watch. But it's like a huge like something that I just enjoy. I love cooking shows and all that stuff. And so when I saw this game, I was like, there's so many good games to choose from. Like I saw the sign up sheet and like it was pretty much all empty when I got to it. And I was like, oh boy, what do I sign up for? Oh boy. And I was looking at all the games and like it was so hard to choose just one. And this one stood out to me because of it's the reality TV thing, and you can just lean so hard into those tropes. And I asked in our like green room, I was like, is there gonna be confessionals? Like, are we gonna do confessionals in this game? And like I think Connie and Jess are like, yeah, we can make that happen. I'm so excited. My character was a lot of fun. I think this was the first time I've played a character who uses they, he. I cannot remember though. I've played in a lot of one-shots. But Noah was a lot of fun. I kind of want to do art of him. But that'll be something for another time when I'm not like up to my chin in deadlines.
Yeah, you're
But yeah,
still
the game was really
college.
fun. The cast was amazing. I
Mhm.
am in college. This is actually my last quarter of college, so I will be graduating in November. So it's like final stretch for me. I'm almost out.
Okay.
Thank you.
I have to take a pause. Someone just donated $99 to bring us up to 969 cents.
Good.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
I don't know. Like that when we put out the poll and it was like, oh gosh. So the poll, actually the goal, like everybody wanted me to put $969.69. I'm like, we've been going for 2 days, and to ask a whole nother $300 out of like less than a day's worth of content was like, just seems so far out. So like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also, I want to like give a shout out to like B Betty is doing, the virtual blood drive. Tiltify is kind of tricky to work out. We tried to coordinate so that we had a team and we could donate together, but they've raised $2,400 and they've like kept upping their goal. So like their goal is $3,600, but like if we had gotten the campaigns smooshed together, that puts us at $3,300 together for Sickle Cell Disease Association of America. So it's like, wow.
All right, whoever donated, it just says make it nice, y'all. And I think, and that's about it. That's all I see. I need to know whomst. I already thanked. I think our biggest one was 150, and that was my friend Doyce, and I already like bullied him lovingly, like, thank you for donating.
Yeah, I mean, some people love remaining anonymous. They're just doing it for the sakes, and I'm like,
thank you.
Truly.
Jay, you got your hand raised. Yes.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to say if people are interested, if you donate $100 or more to the other one, I've donated a copy or several copies of the vampire portraits to this fundraiser. So if you donate over 100, you can get a copy. It is limited, but as far as I checked, I think there's 5 currently available. For every $300 raised, I'm donating another one. So that's a great way to support the charity and also get art too if you want to go that route as well.
Okay, that is amazing.
Victor's
I'm
still
like
in.
reeling.
Victor's
Sorry,
still in chat.
I'm messaging him right now. Be like, hey.
Do you not all have mod rights to this room?
Nope.
That's so annoying. Let me boot. Remove.
Oh, did you do it?
Is there
Okay.
anyone else in this chat that is not in the thing?
I think everybody's here.
In what thing?
No.
The captions.
Oh, the Google Meets? I'm not.
Okay, so
Wait, I'm just.
That's okay. Head empty. did we want, like, this is unfiltered. Technically, I think we were scheduling till roughly 7:30. Like, am I obligated to update the goal? Do I do the 969.69?
Why not? I mean,
might as well.
Yeah. It's gonna run till midnight, right? Because you can choose half a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still a couple of hours, 5-ish hours.
I mean, it would be nice.
It's only need what, $69 at this point?
Yeah. Just one
If anyone's
just one
hearing.
compiled level of nice. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I guess to keep the conversation going, who facilitated that?
Can I just say?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just going back a little bit. Jake, so I had no idea what you were going to do for your character, and can I just say the voice you came out with was perfect. It was absolutely the best.
Was awesome.
I also
So good.
played a sweet character with a southern drawl. I honestly wasn't planning on that, but it just felt right literally in the moment. And I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? This is one of the few accents I can reliably do that sounds at least accurate enough to fool most people, maybe. I don't know. Maybe my accent was shit. Who knows? But
It was
it's one of the
endearing.
few that thanks. It was one of the few that I felt comfortable pulling out. And I was like, you know what? This fits the character. I'm going for it. Because it was
Nala, I
gonna be
see
that, or I
you.
was gonna go like
Real quick.
just Jim Bro, you know?
Real quick, Nala, you
What?
joined the meet, but you're muted on the meet.
Oh no. Oh, I am. I super am. Okay, it's fixed now.
Ta-da!
Ah.
69 away. Oh my god. Just look at chat. I'm like,
I
oh.
forget what I was saying, but thank you. And I loved your character too so much, Ravi. I remember my first stream too, and I was like, we got a newbie, and you did so good.
I'm thinking of designing a solo Genling game based around what I think he's going to do after the Bachelor vampire thing. So I don't know. That might be coming. That might not. Depends.
Amazing. Well, you've manifested it. Now we're gonna have a VOD, which means there's gonna be follow up. Angela can attest to there will always be a follow up. Check in.
We should.
It is on record now.
I'm noting for the record, the follow up actually comes if you say it in front of Jess. Because I've said this. I've said certain things about games before a year back about a game, and that game didn't go anywhere. But I said a thing in front of Jess, and then the game baseline text is almost written. So that's Jess's influence.
My powers manifestations. Oh no, we lost a Mo.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, we lost Mo.
Jess's power is hype, and you don't think that goes far until you realize how much hype is contained within the small form that is Jess.
I ain't small. I'm large. You don't know how small I am.
I'm a good foot taller than you. You can say nothing to me.
I can bench press you.
No, that you can't. Okay, I have two answers to that. One, okay, and two, joke's on you. I'm into that. It was too fitting a moment to invoke the Skeletor meme.
Yeah, okay. I think we've been through all the players. John, did you get to talk about your clowneries?
No, I was kind of.
You also did 2 games in one day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Bookended.
Yeah, so I had fun in both games. I was a little I was just like, I can the first one I was like, I don't know if I can do this one. I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it. It looks like fun. I love it. But it's just like when I went in, I was just like, I'm going to bring up food, specifically potato salad, and I'm just as soon as I get a first card, I was like, thank you for bringing the whole potato salad so I can take digs at bad potato salad, which I love doing.
Yeah, there was a lot of potato salad talk, and it was intense.
I just love how everyone just bought into that. And it was like, I think there was actual rage for when raisins got mentioned.
I was present for that moment, and I felt it in my bones. I was waiting. I'm like, someone's gonna do it. It's the low hanging fruit. Like, someone's gonna mention raisins and potato salad, and I'm gonna.
That's actually a bit crass, Jess. It's the dried out fruit, not the low hanging fruit. Thank you very much.
I just want to know how much the tickets are for this fight. It's gonna happen. I just want a good seat.
I just love raising the stakes.
Coming in for the tag team.
Great
I
job,
can just
everyone.
feel Jess's soul shrivel up at all these puns.
Oh my god, Jay.
You're looking like you really want to punish us.
I really thought I
That
had
was the second time, but
the
good.
worst. The wave.
It still works.
Oh, I missed the first one because I wasn't here. It's new for me, you guys. It's new for me.
Don't worry, I pressed the button. The button was pressed.
Be like pushing Jess's buttons.
Buttons.
Is that a pun?
I'm gonna defer.
It is very low shriveled fruit.
Counted.
Ooh, I don't know anything about low shriveled anything.
I'm gonna defer final judgment of punnery over to John, having facilitated most of the starting shit that's happened, the shit storms that have happened.
Two words. That was it for the rest of the game. Potato salad. That's it.
I just love every question. I said something very short, and I was like, there were follow-up questions for other people. And I was just like, I'm just throwing this grenade and like walking away.
That's the kind of For the Queen player you are.
And so it's like I had played in a game with Katie for but Dracula. I've played with her Monster a Week, and so getting to play again was awesome. It's been like 2 years, and so I had been thinking of clown puns the entire time. And I actually wrote out that ridiculously long title, and I was planning to say it a lot more times than I did, but it was just like, and going on the selling Dracula on real estate in Iceland. Dan was hilarious. I was like, I didn't know that's where we were going. Like, we're now.
When you set up a GM who also designed the game about clowns and Dracula, and that game designer is in comedy school, and then you have John, who is like that sneaky player who's going to give you so many like bombs of creativity and just like sneak it in there. And then you have Dan, who went to literal clown school and is theatrically trained. And I'm just like, this is holy shit. Okay, holy shit for two reasons. Holy shit for clowns and Dracula being a thing.
Goodness.
But holy shit for
we hit the goal.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
What?
Nice.
Nice.
Oops, double nice.
Yeah,
We just say that we should retweet this.
Are you trying to make a pun? Because like my brain is like, don't cry on stream.
You'll get
Don't
there.
be
You'll
that
get there.
person. I was
You'll
gonna
get
press
there.
the button in case
You'll get there.
Jess,
my God.
all I can say in this moment is that my sole desire in this point in time is to just be able to channel Rita Repulsa right now, and the gif where she's going, "Cry, baby, cry." That's all I want in this moment.
So Sphinx Roll, who was in chat, still in chat, did the last 69.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
Also, BT Dimensions. God damn you.
Oh.
That's a good one. That's a nice layered one right there.
Yes, it is.
You know what? That's worth 2 puns. I'll take it. I'll take it. You better, like, while I'm trying to suck in tears, you better take advantage of the niceness
Like someone,
I have on
make
the
a
button.
pun. Make just cry.
Oh, wow. Honestly, like,
Crying
truly.
on stream? That would be terrible if that happened.
My makeup was like crying.
I don't know. Part of me's at a loss for words because like we did the Pride Brunchathon and that was the first charity stream ever, and that was like a month-long thing. But like we kind of did pace that out. Like it was 2 streams every weekend versus like the dozen that we did this weekend alone. Oh man, thank
Y'all
you.
crushed it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it was all of us, honestly, like everyone, like even the people who volunteered and didn't end up producing or stuff. Just again, thank you, because even that volunteering is what allowed us to offer those slots in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So just a big shout out to, and I'm gonna say the names because Bram and Nino, and I think those are the only slots that weren't.
No, Hamna's got filled. Hamna produced, right?
And then the producers who actually did have their first, baby's first production in the most respectful way.
Hamna, Jeremy, who am I missing?
John.
I said John.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of cutting out, Morgan.
Oh, am I? Oh God. Okay, well.
Oh yeah, and then Juneteenth, we also covered Juneteenth during Pride.
Yes.
Yeah, what was the final? Because John, you ran that. What was the final you raised in that single stream?
I think it hit $300. It actually went. No, I'm sorry. 2 weeks later, it went up to $360.
That's
and
what I
just
thought.
happened to be looking. It was like I didn't. I was like, okay, I wasn't expecting. I set it up for a week, so I didn't actually expect to get more after the stream was over. But I was like, ooh.
Yeah, this weekend has been wild. I think with Pride all month long, we raised like almost $1,200, and we didn't have any expectations. We've never done a charity stream on Heatopias. It was our first time. We were just trying, so that blew us away. And then like to show up and be like, nice all around this weekend. Wow,
we're all 12-year-olds
celebrating vampires being horny on Maine.
We're like passing notes to one another that just have like the number 69 on them. We're all just like, giggling and passing it on. Like tee.
And boobs.
And boobs. Yeah.
Wow, you said it on stream.
Booba.
Wait.
800.85.
Wait for real quick. Was there something you were saying just a second ago, Mitzi? I thought I heard you saying something.
Oh, just that this weekend, I guess you guys wanted to revamp after a break.
Did you do that?
I did hear what you said originally, Mitzi.
Yep.
I just wanted to give you space to say it again.
Thank you.
Get that
You're
pun
welcome.
counted. That's fair.
I'm proud to be
Are
the
we gonna
40th pun.
Are we gonna try to hit 69 puns by the end of the stream?
Oh, wow.
I don't think we have enough.
Well, so where are we at now? I don't see
40.
Just 29.
Y'all are
away.
like, challenge accepted. Okay, first up, I want to make sure if you have facilitator thoughts, you get those thoughts out, and then game designers can always gush about their games. What's up?
I just want to say that the fact that we literally threw this in, like, the actual schedule and the streaming and everything, like, I don't know, in less than a week, and throwing a bunch of people who may or may did not know each other, and just the facilitators and everything, just the chemistry that was seen from literally just meeting like in face to face, maybe half hour before stream, is just, it just blew my mind away that the chemistry of all the games was just so good.
Did you
And
say
lots
that
of
it was
new players.
What did you say, Mitzi?
I just said, would Mariam say that it was reactive?
Mm-hmm.
That shit.
The best part is that Mitzi doesn't ever have to, from this point onward, have to say anything actually punish, like pun related.
Is
We'll
it a
just all
pun?
look with
Ravi,
bated
is
breath.
it a pun?
Also, Ravi.
So how did we miss Fresh Blood?
What?
Like
Yep,
for all the
there
new
was-
people doing stuff
yeah,
on
dude.
stream.
It's all the
Yeah.
fresh blood.
Yeah.
All the fresh
What?
blood.
True.
Oh.
Between audio
Oh,
that took
processing
me a
and
while.
like, yeah, brain head empty. Whew.
I love that now Jace now is taking over for any level of excitement. Energy just can no longer add in. Jace taking over that bit.
Yeah.
What's the bit? I will commit to the bit. Just tell me what the bit is.
It's our script. It's like, here's the
Anyway.
script. It's only 2 lines. Okay, yeah, there we go. Got it. I got the bit. Let's
Is
go.
bit upon as well?
Not unless you use it with the intention of bit. Boat.
You really gotta chomp down onto it.
Yeah.
There it
You
is.
just wanna take a bite out of our counter so we don't hit
Just
69.
a little nibble.
I feel
Guys,
like
rein
we're
it in.
taking
Come
this a
on.
bit too far.
We gotta rein this in.
So Buns, what's it gonna take to get you to GM on stream?
Me? Wait.
Buns.
Free
No,
time?
Buns.
I will DM on stream, and I will DM for all the other DMs because I like being the person that gives forever DMs finally a chance to play.
Yeah.
Because they're all full of all of these ideas. You were saying how everybody got along without after meeting each other for like 5 minutes. Is like, oh hey, if you make your table a safe space, we're comfortable. For you to meet a bunch of people and you all be excited and be like, and here are the rules, and here we go. Oh no, oh Lord, I took someone out.
We love a good
Fuck.
moment that makes
That's
Angela
not
fall
my share.
over.
That wasn't
But
intentional.
Angela will rise like the phoenix.
No!
The best part was that wasn't intentional. I actually fell out of my chair.
Phoenix.
If you
Dawn
play with me, be warned, you will do that the entire time. You're not allowed to eat or drink or breathe because I'm going to make you laugh. I'm sorry.
Well, if you've done
Sign me up.
it, I mean, yes, also, and I literally just sit over here because I'm in Slayers mode all the time, being like, if there are ever GMs who've never played the system wanted to try it out, I'll happily run a game off stream or on stream for you because I know the system pretty in and out now, so I can just do shit like make Jess cry at random things. Although that's not specific to Slayer stuff, that's just a thing I've developed over time specifically to cause Jess distress. But anyways.
I have a cold
Doesn't
dead
pass
heart.
away
I
from
don't
the system.
cry.
I run masks for everybody. We can run around like superheroes.
Look, don't tempt me with a
Sounds
good
like
time.
Kids
I'm already
I've
into
been
games.
throwing masks
Okay.
out there for so long. Please sign up for the games. Let's go. I will destroy you. I mean, so much fun.
Oh my god, having an all BIPOC mask game though?
Heck
yeah.
Oh, that would actually be really good.
I keep seeing that like people like other like random people just like tweeting that, and I'm like, yes, let's make this happen. Let's do it.
Yep. And every time I'm like, and I'll GM it. And then no one messages me.
You know what? Maybe
No.
give us
Cat
a
wrangling is the
week. Let us rest
hardest
our
part.
brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give the 3 raccoons a chance to recover and from exhaustion,
God.
then we'll see if
Speaking
they'll
of
let you do
which,
it.
I don't know
It's
if Carl's
fine.
here. I'm gonna call Carl out real quick. POC and TTRPGs.
Oh Lord.
He was like, yeah, like he's already talking this weekend about like, hey, y'all want to do like sci-fi POCs in December? And everybody's getting so excited. We're like, no, I love this. I love the energy, but also my brain.
Also,
I was gonna take like winter off.
No,
I guess I'll die. That's all I could wait.
it's okay. Your rage will keep you warm in the cold winter nights as you sow. Just God damn.
I just have to state for the record that John has chosen specific violence towards me in the chat for the comment of Phoenix Down. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's a Final Fantasy fun and a Phoenix fun in one. Fuck you.
I counted it twice. And look, Carl is in chat being a lurking bean. Yeah.
Wonderful bean. Cool.
Yeah. So we're
I
excited
love
about your
Carl
excitement
because he just. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say we're
Carl's
excited about the
amazing.
excitement for the
Not
the
you,
sci-fi stuff.
Carl.
Your Carl is too, but that's not who we're talking about.
My Carl's MVP background keeping me afloat, but also POC and TTRPGs. Carl, you're amazing.
Yes. Thanks. Yeah. So
POC and TTRPGs really sprouted into a good support.
like.
Was that a beans joke?
I was like, wait a minute.
No!
Mariam did say that Carl is a sweet bean.
Listen, you cannot co-opt my term of endearment as a pun. No. Sweet bean, you leave Sweet Bean alone.
You don't touch it.
I didn't catch that pun at first, but it really budded into something beautiful.
Is it a magical fruit chest?
Berries and cream. Berries and cream.
Berries and cream.
I see we're all on mentally unstable TikTok.
Yes,
So
hello,
do we
hi.
have brownies? Do we become baked beans?
God, y'all are now you're stretching it. You just want to get to that nice number. You know what I want?
I don't feel like we need to
what do you
stretch it though, Jess. We already reached our goal.
Yeah, everybody just take an inhale, let it settle, let it out.
You can't tell me what to do.
I don't trust
what
you,
are you
Bud.
saying,
Just
Jeff?
waiting for the mic drop. No, you know what I want to hear? I definitely want to hear any producer thoughts and feelings on how it felt to produce this weekend. Mitzi, pro streamer.
So it's my first time, honestly, to produce for another show.
Yeah.
Because I've been used to like just producing for my own streams and stuff and being a player, being a facilitator. But apparently it's a different beast altogether if you're streaming for another channel. Because there's this like, at least for me, that I had an expectation of like, you can't fuck this up. You can't fuck this up because it's okay if you fuck it up on your own stream, but if it's other people's stream, no. So that was like something that I was like pushing away from my mind because I know that's not productive at all. So when the internet went fucky wucky because it was jolted awake, I was like, no, not again. But after that, like it was like, oh, okay, you're fine now. Okay, continue. But I did not realize how fun it was also to just witness the participants from behind the scenes.
That part.
It just feels different. And the fact that you're like behind the scenes, making sure everyone's okay and stuff, and then just witnessing them having so much fun and being safe and all that. It's such a heartwarming feeling that before I was like, maybe I should be a producer for things. I think that's like my more of my speed. And now I'm just like, yeah, let me produce your shows. I will make sure y'all will have a good time. Y'all won't have to worry about anything.
Yes, you have come over to the dark side where we have lots of cookies. It's the gateway. Produce for another channel. It's the gateway drug to becoming a producer for many, many channels.
I mean, to be fair, I don't farm very much, so producing would be a bit hard to some degree.
I am so like thank you for sharing that. Because I do know what it's like to produce for another channel, and I would agree with you, that concept of like I look up to these people or I care about these people and I don't want them to look poor on my end because of tech issues, but like knowing that pressure, I really wanted to make sure this weekend was, if it was Baby's first production, to make it as little stress as possible. Like you didn't need to make the assets, and I tried to like make sure, like, please, like you're not messing up. Like I messed up the first stream. I think I messed up something about every one of the streams I produced. So like, no, you did the opposite at any given point of disappointing me. It was amazing to see all of these other people stepping up and be like, tech.
I do want to say, cut in real quick for a timeout as we got some raiders.
Oh,
right.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome. Hello.
Come in.
Spirit Scribe, welcome. What were you doing? Let's check what you were doing. Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, that is such an awesome
Love that
game.
game.
Yep.
Yeah.
New one's coming out.
Pew. Numenera
I made a world
robots.
based off of that.
Yeah. I am bound and determined to bring it back. I want to see that game again.
Is this because Jess wants me to run more Numenera and or be a player in it, possibly?
Can I add one more thing about producing? Like just when we were doing all of the organizing and everything, we wanted to empower, all the babies, because I personally know what it's like to be like, I want to produce, and never really been given the opportunity. I had to beg and sort of like, finally, it's like, no one's available. Fine, you can do it. And I didn't want it to be like, I wanted to feel like, or at least on my end, like I wanted everyone to feel like you were wanted and like, okay, here's your big shot. We're not going to just like give you something when no one can do it. We want you to be a part of this huge event that we're doing, because you're part of the community, and if you want to be a producer, we'll give you the reins to go produce. If you want to be a facilitator, you can do that. If you want to play, you can do that. And that's always been our mission statement of this community space.
That part.
Honestly, for me, y'all succeeded in making it as little stress as possible. Like, for example, like with the assets and everything, that made my job way easy. Plus, having Mariam, Morgan, Jess guiding us and supporting us behind the scenes, especially when like things go fucky wucky. Honestly, like it's different. It's a different feeling, and it's such a great feeling to have that that idea that someone has your back. If something goes wrong, it's okay, because it's a quick fix, no worries at all, or just take a break and all of that, because y'all keep encouraging us and assuring us that mistakes happen. That's okay. We just move on.
It's a rite of passage.
You, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know how to take compliments. So like Sith Lord Candy, like to give it to me. Like raw, tell me, as a executive producer of Dicey Amazons, how'd you feel about getting passed along assets for co-streaming? How was that for you? Come on, tell me.
Don't think we forgot you did facilitate a game you haven't talked about. But anyway, no, it was great. So I've been producing most of the shows, TTRPG shows for Dicey Amazons, and so I'm usually the one doing I'm basically Jess. And so yeah, just being able to like have everything ready, or if there was something that I needed, asking for it and having it, pretty quickly was really great. And so it made it a lot easier for me to just, jump right in, get everything set up. And especially since I actually haven't streamed since earlier this year. So also kind of getting back into the groove. This made it a lot easier for me for that.
Dang it. You're supposed
Can
to
I just say
like,
though?
You were supposed to complain, like, the assets are kind of average. They're really annoying. It took forever to get to me.
Can I just say though? What I did notice is the three of you are doing all of this on your own, together in a trench coat. But also, please, next time, try to delegate more because y'all are doing so much. And y'all are kind of sleep deprived. Debatable if you're more sleep deprived than me right now, but sleep deprived.
I'm not sleep deprived. I got my sleep and I woke up at 6 a.m. before my alarm.
I'm just glowing.
I saw that. Mo, you're muted,
by the way, so it doesn't count because I don't hear them.
we're not hearing any of the sass.
I love how y'all already knew what I was gonna say.
Well, because the captions are there.
No, I wasn't looking at captions. I'm just on the same brain. Remember the whole
You're
hot
sharing
potato
the brain
cell?
cell.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Oh gosh,
that's a lie, Jess. I don't know what lie I told.
I'm sure your partner will roast you in person if we don't get a chance to do it on stream. It'll happen.
So like chicken or coffee?
Well, they're gonna be grilled either way.
What?
I liked that one. I liked that one. That one was good.
So, being a producer, I guess I should say something.
Yes, please.
This being the second thing I've done with Utopia where I had no idea what I was doing when I volunteered. And so, it was very helpful, all the information. I'm going to panic without anyone's help, no matter how hard they try to help. But it was really helpful to not have to deal with a lot of things. Like that 101 document, which I had open for last week.
Which I have to update at some point.
Yeah, we do have to update some of our documents.
That's about a year old.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really helpful, and having the information and having all the threads created with stuff going in places that's easy to find was super helpful.
Aww. Glad. Honestly, we're really grateful that was that you stepped up to a Sunday time where we weren't sure if we had a producer, and I knew in my heart of hearts, I'm not gonna let it fail. So one of us is gonna step up to produce, but it's gonna be at the detriment of our mental health. So you were invaluable.
We both were in the same call.
Yeah, we didn't think that through.
another thing to put in our planning when we're doing scheduling is whose license and whose what is going to be in play during that time.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah. And can I pop in because I actually have to go get ready for my mask game in about 10 minutes.
Busy Bean.
My 4th stream of the day.
Oh, Mo.
You just masquerade around in multiple games.
No. Oh, gods.
Mo.
What do you want to pop in and say?
No, I'm going to let Mitzi go first.
You really mowed through the day with games.
What's it with plants?
I'm not even
Is
mad.
plants the
I'm not even
easy
mad.
one?
I'm not here.
You always cut in with the best one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mitzi was
good.
I'm sleep deprived, y'all. This is like the
what time is it
best
over there?
condition my brain is.
Yeah, it's
7:49.
It's like 8 a.m. almost.
Okay.
Look, I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep around 8 p.m. so I can catch Games at a Glance, and then the Dicey Amazon's Utopia stream, and then my stream, and then Unfiltered. And I was like, yeah, I can sleep 8 to 10, no problem. And when I was like lying on bed, I'm like, I really want to watch the stream now. I really want to watch the stream now. So it was a failure. So here I am.
Oh, bless you, sweet babe.
Also, just again, just being like the mod with the mostest, and just like
all the
Banhammer. And I think earlier I'd said basically like, you know, we should just sort of nickname you Thor, and everybody misheard it because it's like you were ready with that Banhammer during stream.
It's true. But for real, I do have to go in like 10 minutes.
Yes,
oh god,
we're also overtime.
This weekend was a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are very overtime. I had an absolute blast this weekend. Yes, I know. I've been like a delirious raccoon this whole weekend, but handling socials. I don't know how people do this for a living.
Beast. Yeah.
I don't know how people do this for a
Yes,
living.
thank you. Thank you so
Probably
much.
I have to like think of my time zone. I'm like, okay, cool. What's the game? Okay, what's in my time zone? Okay, what's 2 hours before that game? What's the time in my zone? Okay, cool. I gotta do the.
I have to do it for
mental
3
math.
hours, and I hated it.
Was that while I was on my stream?
It was just one of those things where I'll do it because no one's around, but it's like, bless Morgan, you're back. Take it.
Take it back. But yeah, I had a blast. I actually did all the promotionals except for Unfiltered on my TikTok as well. So
you were running double duty on that social media life.
I didn't have to do it on the TikToks, but like I wanted to because I really wanted to promote this, and I'm excited about everything that we're doing. And I'm glad Mario.
Look, you and me have way too much fun on TikTok. I see your TikToks all the time. We have way too much fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like,
TikTok
oh, I
is
forgot
such a
you were my
miracle.
friend on there. I was like, damn it, I didn't tag you in the next video. I'm sorry. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say that I want to thank Mariam just really like supporting me and my little goblin of a brain idea of like running a jam and then streaming that jam.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Because it was a lot.
You just had to say vampire. Like, what is it? You had me at vampire.
No, but for real, it's really nice that like y'all supported me and my thoughts, and we were able to push and promote. And now I'm gonna start crying because I can cry now. I can cry now.
No, I hear the waiver. I'm weak. I don't cry. I have a cold dead heart. I love you. Don't cry before your masks game.
Just you literally have a photo back in your timeline of you crying over a game I ran that you were producing. This is a lie.
No, for real. I just really want to thank y'all for helping me push this up, and like, cause I was like, I never ran a jam before. I think it'd just be a cool idea to do so. We'll maybe get like 20 people. That's my goal. Not 20 games, just 20 people. And then we got at the end 52 people that followed, and then like 32 games submitted. And like so far 31 of 32 games are actually out and being published, and people are actually buying them and like supporting these designers and like doing all this. And then the stream we raised $969.69, double nice, but also like we were able to like promote, push, and like do 15 events this weekend.
Yeah,
Just 12 events.
Yeah.
And now that this jam is done, it is preserved with VODs.
It is.
So people and with clips. So if people want to go back and have their clips and like go back and do their clips, like
add it to their game jam page.
And add it to their game jam pages and like players, so you can start your reels. If you're new players who want to get more into streaming stuff, start making your reels, and like you have a great resource now to do so. Producers, you know how to have like listed things saying, "Hey, this is what I produced in. Come check out my work." Facilitators, designers, we're doing so much for everybody, and it makes me so happy. I'm holding it in. But yeah. So thank y'all.
Well, cinnamon roll.
Yeah, it is fall season.
Before you go, can I just say, you're the most amazing person.
That was cute.
All right, I'm gonna leave my sappy ass out of here and go play a mass game. So I'll see y'all around. Do not be strangers in Discord. We have all the support for y'all. And people who are watching who are BIPOC and are wanting to about our space, our links for the application are in our Twitter bio. Please join us. We would love to have you. We support everybody who's interested in getting into TTRPG sphere, and I will be your biggest fucking cheerleader, hands down. You can't deny it. I will be there for you. Yeah. All right. I love y'all. Deuces. I'm out. Bye.
Deuces, you're out. Yeah, I mean, y'all have also had very long days. I want to give space for any final thoughts, whether that was game design. I know we haven't given space for game design, or if we had a couple more like producer thoughts. Dope.
Ravi has a thought, I believe.
Yes.
I had another pun, but I'm not going to say it out loud because I feel like I'm going to be roasted. So I'm going to type it in chat. Please continue.
Okay.
I love how we were given a warning for that. I will also have to head out in just a moment because I know we've already gone over time because everyone has had feelings and such. As I will likely continue to keep saying about the three folks who help keep the space running and everything, but in particular to Mariam and Jess who are still here, thank you for all that you do. Thank you for not only for really just creating a space where it never feels as though, regardless of having a title such as caretaker or what have you, there is never a sense of leader. There is more a sense of folks who are helping guide the resources so that everyone can feel empowered. You truly actually uphold and are deserving of the terms that you have for yourself. And whatever stress and strain has happened this weekend, bless you for having the willingness to go through with all of that to help all of us grow in all that we do. God damn it, I just beat you.
I know, I'm just looking at
But also, thank you. And if in the future there's any capacity that those of us who've known you far beyond even just newcomers, please add some of us to for consideration to help you with just managing all this stuff because y'all did so much work.
Oh yeah,
Please.
we got plans. We have plans. Don't you fret.
Yep.
Bless you both, and bless everyone on the call and folks who were involved with this. You all are amazing, and it is an absolute honor to get to be involved with a community that feels like I always get to find a new home with the next group of people who I get to play with. You're a testament to what is best about being in this hobbies and this space as a whole. So thank you, everyone, and I will now head out. But bless you all, and have a good time zone.
Good night.
Bless our lovely raccoons, and hopefully they will not have too many rings around their eyes after all of this.
And
farewell.
That's gotta be a pun, right? It's gotta be a pun.
I just want to kind of fan beam. That is my gender neutral term now for whenever I want to squee about stuff. Of I'm so glad, a little selfishly, that through this event that I got to interact with so many wonderful people, and especially Dicey Amazons, and just yeah, it's there were a lot of bucket list things that got ticked off of yay, I got to do it. All these people that I'm so respect so much from afar and Twitter, just being able to meet all of y'all. So just
we love being fans of you afar, but being up close is close as we can get right now has been a joy.
Yeah, it was absolutely a lot of fun. I know we've been talking about it for a while, getting to do stuff with y'all, and so it was really great to even last minute. I'm like, this is perfect. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. If you want to set up a debates, you want to do some
little dicey debates.
Yeah.
Little dicey debates.
Ooh.
Any chance to get to bully pie. Doggo.
You want to say hello to all the people, Ursula? Yes, you giant ham.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of
Another
dog? Oh, two dogs.
puppy.
Two
and
dogs.
doggos.
Two dogs.
Hello, Aviva.
If they become if your dogs become fathers, would they be puppies?
Mm. If they
I
did
mean,
become
you're
puppies, I feel like
there.
they'd always be in the doghouse.
No.
I
Yeah.
feel like the whole preserves and jam got mixed somewhere, got lost in the mix.
These
Hey.
jokes are getting a little rough around the edges.
I hope you know. You better time this well because get out your serious words because the second you hit 69 puns, I'm gonna hit the raid button. Y'all are unhinged.
Okay. So
Oh,
I
no.
have
All right, guys, we have to unleash our worst ones. Let's go.
I have a few things to
More
say.
puns. Make them
Oh,
good.
that's a good one.
I have two that I'm currently thinking of. So first of all, Jess, you're just lovely as a person. Mariam, more yummy ideas, please.
Oh, not bad at all. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad to be 65. Just four more.
Technically, you're 66.
Hey.
If you're
Oh,
looking
I'm
at
six,
straight.
even
Yeah,
better.
I was like, you're 66.
If you're
I just need
hold on,
another
Mariam.
6.
If you're 4 more, aren't you like on the thigh?
Forearm.
Please explain. Please explain.
Do you want me to explain it?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Because the femur.
Femur.
Oh.
I don't know. All these puns are
Oh.
giving me quite the fever.
Listen, do you remember what I said? I said we're gonna go on a raid if we end at this. Is everyone done? Is that are we unhinged? We have no more thoughts.
Wait, how many?
I don't know. They're kind of ajar.
Oh wow, you're at 68.
I think I want to say one last thing. I like to have a
Please.
serious thing.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
I promise there's not a pun in here. Okay. So, I want to echo what other people have been saying just from my own mouth. Wow, that was a weird way of saying that. This space has given us so much, and I really appreciate what everyone here has done to contribute and create this space for us to be visible and to just show that we're really cool people, and that's really cool. And I'm just so immensely grateful for all of that, and this event was incredible and amazing. And I hope we can do more stuff like this after a very long rest. And yeah, I don't know. I'm very grateful for this space, and I think I'm gonna say this so briefly, but vampires were never something I was interested in, again, because all the vampires I ever saw were white. And I think that's something we all can relate to. And kind of like fantasy, I just never saw anything that was remotely interesting for me. And I learned somewhat recently that in old films and literature, vampires were often used as symbolism for queerness, which is interesting. And it's making me a little bit more interested in going back and looking at some old like media that was written, produced, whatever, about vampires, because I don't look at that talk. Don't tend to seek out like older stuff, but I think I've been just so incredibly inspired over the past year, because like almost a year ago, I decided that I wanted to create vampire characters, and I didn't know anything about vampires because I didn't really care about the whole genre at all. But I created something just completely new. I didn't even know that vampires like traditionally have like some sort of charm thing that was mentioned earlier. Like that's so weird, and I'm so glad that we were able to like move past that and diversify that, because I think there's so much more you can do with this idea, and I think we all definitely proved that this weekend. So that's long example, but I'm proud of us, and we done good.
Yeah, seeing all these BIPOC vampires made me feel like I had a stake in it.
You kind of fizzled out there. Your mic didn't pick it up.
Oh, I was like, it made me feel like I had a stake in it.
That's our number 69, I think. Is that it?
Technically,
That
Mario's
one?
left
Number
one in
70.
chat. I hate you all. Oh, God.
There are
That's a good one to end on.
doggos
That's
here.
a good one to end on. Me.
And I do agree with Jay though. Like it's so comforting to be in a space where like all the cool people are, because we're so chill.
71.
I knew it was coming.
It was either you or me.
wait.
It was in my head.
I just
I have
got
to
that
go.
one. I just got that one.
Yeah.
I had so much fun talking with everybody, but I have to go because apparently it's outside time.
Outside time.
Yeah. They're jumping at the door right now. Yeah. But again, had an amazing talk.
Thank you for hanging out.
I don't have hitchhiker
Stay with
thumbs.
you
I can only do it
someday.
this way.
Hey! Lovely.
Oh. Finger
Okay.
hearts.
Utopia. Wow, Robbie, it's late. You're unhinged. On that note, I feel like this is gonna be our raid message. We're actually gonna go raid Alesha F, known as NNG98 on Twitter.
Yeah.
Blurred, a
Oh.
badass who is playing Monster Prom, and she deserves all of our love. I think that's a good place to go raid as soon as I find my stream manager. Oh, look, my light says it's time to leave. It's time. Raiding, that is not their name on Twitter. Okay, or on Twitch, it's Petty
Energy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. I got there. Thank you for the guidance. But Monster Prom 2, I would love to play with Utopia people. That would be super fun. We do love Monster Prom.
So much fun.
Yeah. Send them the loves. We love you all. I'm gonna send us off to the goodbye screen. Please give Alesha our love. Thank you. Bye.